Okay, John O'Clock, what do you have in store for us this afternoon, sir?
Show us the way.
Show us the way, absolutely. Number 1, here we go. Back on track, Habanero S, Jonathan Clark.
Hopefully number 1's not unlucky, like it was in the first round.
Absolutely, yeah. So it looks like 1 to 2 in the jump off. A long canter. It's going to test the horse's care. Meow. Jono zooms off down to the purple oxer. And he wants to come inside the Aquile here to the wagon wheels.
Good ride. Little gallop.
Jono giving himself a little bit of space there just to get straight for this double of verticals. And then moving inside the Aquile again. He's gone inside number 2 to the purple Hollard. Come on, Habanero.
Come on. Inside to the yellow.
1 less, Jono. Come on.
Oh. She was just looking to the outside there.
7 to the last. Oh, unlucky.
Shame. It looked like she was spooking and looking completely to the outside of the arena there.
Absolutely. And then almost that killed her rhythm, and unfortunately no rhythm, no distance, as Jono would know.
Because that 6 strides was a little bit cantry in the first round.
Yes. So you need to land moving for sure. And you're not having a double this time. You know, you would have had a little momentum.
You don't have the momentum,
Yeah. So obviously a big 6 up the hill there. Very clever course building by Kevin Spratley. I like it, Kevin. I hope you've got something in the bag for tomorrow's World Cup. You'll be hoping for a gentle one. The rest of us will be hoping for a whopper.
Well, I must say, with Lexington, it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know he's got my back.
Yeah. He's mileaged enough. There's nothing he hasn't seen. For sure.
Now we have Jenna Gilchrist on Orlando Funnet.
How would you say that? Geigelo. I don't know. I don't know. I really wish that breeders would just keep it simple, because these horses' names are another story.
Yeah. This is a very exciting horse.
Very. I remember watching a video of this horse when Jenna was overseas before they bought her.
Get your stirrup.
Yeah, she's organized again. Looks like she hasn't got a stirrup, but that's fine. No stirrup Tuesdays will be working.
Well, she's sitting in a Prestige Instinct. So
there we go. She'll be hoping that will be helping her cause.
That's going to be helping her.
I'm not sure I've heard of the Instinct. Is it a new one?
The Instinct is a fairly new saddle. I know Ronnie and Ray, and they all ride in the Instinct. I've just been lucky to get the Rubino for Lexington and for Pretty Woman. Okay. And that's got new technology where the saddle actually moves with the horse.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it's really, really comfortable. And my horses have been jumping absolutely amazing. In it.
Short, interesting times. So there you go. New technology from the, what is that, Rubino, you said? Huh? Okay,
yes.
Prestige Rubino. Exciting times. So clear round for Jenna Gilchrist. Potentially not the fastest round, but
she managed to stay on.
She managed to stay on, much to Ronnie's delight. He was shouting, hang on, from the outside there. Okay,
lucky
let's
little
watch this
rub
one.
At number 1 for
Lucky rub, yes.
Sunny Park Crispin and Nicholas Syme Riley. This is definitely going to be a fast one in the jump off.
And I think this jump off a little bit suits this horse. It's quite twisty and
it's turning. A bit gallopy, yeah. She can.
And here she has to be quick. Oh no, Crispin.
Come on.
I mean, totally disunited. Almost trots around the corner to a 130 double of verticals.
Well, at least he's not porpoising and bucking, so.
How does he find jump, this little horse? He is just unreal, I must say.
I wonder if Jamie's earmarked him for.
You and I are on the same wavelength today. I was about to say, I wonder how long Nicola's going to hang on to these horses for, with Jamie getting a little older these days. So there we go. Quick enough of 46.26 into the lead there for at this stage. Sunny Park Crispin and Nicholas Syme Riley. You might have opened a can of worms there, Jean.
Jamie,
could be
if you're
smacking
listening.
you as you walk out of here saying, come on, whose back have you got here?
Well, out of her like 15 horses, I think
she could spare a few. And especially for somebody who rides as beautifully as her daughter does. Jamie rides, really.
She rides beautifully, hey.
Beautifully.
What a tough cookie.
Yeah.
Not that I think she has a choice. She's a very tough cookie.
Everything's blowing away here. So it looks like Greg Scott's come in a little early. By the sounds of it, Hamza Minty was supposed to be coming in. But next up, we've got Callao Loretto and Gregory Scott. This was a horse that you had earmarked for a minor placing, potentially.
Definitely.
You always
I know
say
Greg
in the
can
prizes.
be quite fast. And I think this horse has got quite a big stride as well. Doesn't waste time in the air. And Greg's always very smooth.
Yeah, he's gone inside there.
Yeah, and this horse can sometimes disunite a bit with it, but he tries.
Carries on just fine. I mean, again, in true Lisbon fashion.
No, he's
finds
a
the other
Larry
side.
son.
Oh, sorry, he's a Larry son. You're
son,
right.
yeah.
Actually, just saw
Good
Shayton
shot,
and Larison
eh?
trotting around.
That was a
Come
good
on,
shot.
Greg.
Come on, Greggy.
Time to beat
That
46.26.
was
That was a good one.
Come on.
Go. Go. He's going to be quicker.
Easy.
He's going to be quicker.
Super.
Into the lead. 43.52. Callao Loretto and Gregory Scott. You called
was
that
a
one.
super-
You called
super
that from
round,
the
hey?
start. Well done. Greg looking
Greg,
very
very
happy.
chatty. He loves that boy. I must tell you, that is a horse that I've said to him, please can I have him for Lily because he looks so sweet. Like, I want sweet.
Right, so next up we've got Callao Corrida de Rebel, Hamza Minty.
One Callao horse to the next. This being a Corinth. This is definitely firing up for a gallop.
Yeah, he's moving, isn't he? Good ride. Oh,
Sure.
keep going. Whoa, I saw one less than that. So
Jeez.
Hamza's got his foot down, that's for sure.
Is he going
He's
round?
chosen to go around there. But he is moving. Time to beat 43.52, set by Gregory
Going
Scott.
Inside, but a little bit wider than Greg.
Oh, a lucky little rub there. He's got 3
5,
seconds to
6.
get home. Oh, and just into the lead there. 43.39.2 of a second quicker than Greg Scott and Loretto.
Close, eh?
So close. Super riding, Hamza Minty. Takes the lead at this stage of the competition. We've still got lots of jumping to come. He did also go around.
He went
number
round
2.
there, but he was from 1 to 2. I
He was
think
bliss.
he was very fast because I think I counted. Jono did 13 strides, and I think he did 9.
Wow.
If I'm correct now. So
For the viewers at home, as we were chatting about yesterday, every stride seems to be a quarter of a second. So if you can be leaving strides out, you just naturally get quicker. Next up, number 16. This is Glamrock. Shannon Wyndham-Quinn.
sure, taking a good flyer there.
Thoroughbred likes to go fast.
Yeah, and he canters quick.
I must say that Kevin's been very sly in putting number 3 where he has, and then number
Oh.
6. The horses almost lock on to the aqueduct
To the wall.
there.
Yeah, now they're like, okay, we're happy to jump the wall now.
Yeah, they've jumped it once. Now they're happy to do it. So.
Oh, shame. It's just getting a little bit flat.
Yeah, and look, I think this is what can happen in these jump-offs. After you've seen a few people go real quick, you understand what needs to happen for you to be in the prizes. So you can't leave anything out there.
No.
You've got to go. 8 penalties there for Glamrock and Shannon Wyndham-Quinn. Next up, I'm excited to see what Charlie's got planned here. Check Me Z, Charlie Ann Crockett.
I think this horse is naturally fast.
If she can get her moving, she looked
Yeah,
like she was.
she looked like she was being a mare.
Yeah.
Planted herself there. Charlie's wearing the mare's wearing a hood. I don't know if you've used those at all.
I actually have, to be honest with you, and I felt like I potentially had a little bit of a difference with 1 or 2 of the horses.
Okay.
Not everyone, to be honest with you. Okay,
Good
this
ride.
This is fast.
That was very good.
This is very, very fast. This horse has a huge stride. Almost looks like her back legs want to overtake her
Front legs, definitely. But she still stays so nice and up in front.
Yeah, absolutely. So Charlie can keep her
She
balance.
also went around to the purple oxer. Very good shot there.
I think Charlie's got it.
Sure. What a round.
Into the lead.
Into the lead,
Check
yeah.
easy. Charlie and Croc got true to form. 42.73. Time to beat at this stage.
Fantastic.
Oh, that was quick.
That was quick.
That was quick. I must say though, there is still, I would say, a little bit of meat on the bone from anybody who feels like from 6B to get inside number 2. Because both
Yeah.
Charlie and Hamza went around. Do you think it's quicker to go around? To keep galloping? Because
You know,
of the gallop that comes?
sometimes it's quicker to go around, and sometimes, you know, I think because afterwards you can keep galloping, it's not a tight turn.
Sure, yeah.
You can just
might
keep
work.
galloping, it might actually work.
Yeah,
You know, whereas for a tight turn into an oxer, you're checking and you
Slowing
down
Yeah,
to
yeah.
make the turn and get your distance.
As opposed to, as you say, just flowing around the
Flowing
corner
around.
and winging it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so next up, looks like this is Elmo van den Hoekzee and Rochelle Kluk.
She did 11 strides there.
Charlie did 10.
10, okay.
Yeah.
Very exciting horse this. Rochelle's also very competitive. Going inside. Sure. Scopy horse this.
Oh,
Sure, that was well ridden.
this is going to be a new leader again. Oh no, into second. Sure,
Second.
onward. Quick, 43.33, good enough for second. Rochelle Kluk and Elmo van der Hoekzee.
So this horse is just she did tighter turns. Went
Yes,
inside
but
there, she
slower
was
in the
tight,
air.
But he's a bit slower in his canter and is in the air.
And quite a big elastic
And he's
jump.
big, yeah.
Yeah, it sort of slows you down. That little check me easy, just
No,
gets your
that's
feet back
fast,
on the
eh?
ground and moves, boy.
That to me is like a nush, like it
Absolutely.
just
Yeah. Good example.
no
So,
flying.
number 35 next, ACT painter Silana with Livy Garten. She looks like she's moving. 12, yeah. She went a little right over
Little
number
right,
1.
left, yeah.
Yeah.
Good shot there. She came less, not at the
I agree.
aqueduct.
That was
yeah.
well ridden by Livy. She
Yeah.
wasn't so aiming the horses at that aqueduct wall. This is quick. This is
Fast,
quick.
she'll go
Come on, keep
inside.
moving inside.
You see, they battle to turn a little bit
Yo,
there.
come on, Livy.
Yo.
This is fast. Has a
Good
little
shot.
check there. Oh, man, I think the time's going to be good enough. Look at the time.
Yes, look at that time.
41.35 would have been good enough for first place at this stage. Very valiant effort, Liv. Sure, fantastic
That
round
was
there by
amazing.
ACT Painters, Silana and Livy Garten. So unlucky.
Shame. But you've got it. You got to take the risks.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fast, eh?
Risk and reward, and that was a very, very, very good attempt.
See what Tanya Chelin's going to do.
Yeah, next up 36. This is Don Quickshot Z. This is the Dominator that we watched in
Yes.
the first round that gave an absolute exhibition. He really...
She's cantering her little, I think her line there maybe.
Okay, yeah, so she was just
I think
practicing
that's-
the
I mean,
inside
it's-
line. there.
Yeah, it's hard to see from here, but that looks like a very tight turn.
It does look like a tight turn, and this looks like quite a big horse, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. So she was maybe just seeing if she could actually fit there.
Twelve steps. See, Livy was very good there. She came much straighter
I
down
agree.
here.
And then she actually went a little left at
Left
6.
to create space.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Shane, that was so unfortunate for her, man.
She opted to go around.
As you
She's
mentioned,
opening him up.
maybe she cantered through there and thought the same thing that you did.
Yeah.
I thought that's a very small space. Oh, one less maybe there to be a bit quicker. She's got to leave them up. 45.28. What is that?
Into 5th place.
Good enough for 5th, yeah.
Good round.
Good round on a fantastic horse, I must say.
I think it's interesting because you tight to the combination, then you open them up, do the purple oxer, you open them up again, and then you got to get them on their hocks, make them push, and jump straight. You know, it's
seems like a lot to
test,
do.
eh?
Yeah. In a very, very short space of time. So it looks like Charlie is swapping horses. I think she has Legend next. So it looks like number 39, Capital Chicane, and Shanae Bean are next.
That was a good strong gallop.
Sure. Strong gallop there. Good down 11 strides, 1 to 2. That was a fast turn.
Very fast.
She is
See
flying.
if she does the inside turn.
She looks like she's turning inside here. Oh, unlucky. Sure, that was unlucky because Chicane looked like he was jumping a beautiful round.
Yeah, she was flying.
Unfortunate 4 penalties there. Puts her down into 9th at this stage for Capital Chicane and Shanae Bean.
But again, you know, you take the risk. And
Of course.
if it worked out, she was flying.
And she's also fairly new at this level, and she would be very happy to pay some school fees and sort of polish her trade as she's going. I think Ronnie will be happy enough with that. It's enough for them to work on for the next few shows when they get up to in Johannesburg.
This we also said would be an exciting one for the
Yeah,
jump off.
absolutely. This is Diamonds Belmonte and Nicole Bates. How unfortunate. Falling trap into number 1, unfortunately. This was still looking like it has lots in the tank, having a little buck. Oopsie.
Oopsie.
That is a tricky corner, turning away from that.
Because you also don't want to pull them out of the jump.
Yes,
but
because the next time you want them to jump,
jump it. Yeah. And they're going, no, we'll go past.
But again, I think the way that Livy Garton rode it, the way she almost jumped number 3 and then pushed her horse's shoulders away from the aqueduct, it really looked like it worked for her.
Shame, maybe not the round she would have hoped
not
for.
the round she wanted. 27 penalties there, Diamonds Belmonte and Nicole Bates. It looks like Charlie's in on Legend at this stage. I think she was a little out of order as she was swapping horses. Looks like we're going to take Morgan Funty Hiker next and Philippa Baxter. Okay, Charlie, after a quick change, after Getting off her mare. Oh, man, another one who's unfortunately bumps number 1. So putting her out of contention for today's class, unfortunately.
But luckily she's in the lead with Check Me. So she's not going to have a double podium finish.
Fair enough. I think like making yourself feel better about hitting number 1 is
Yeah.
winning the class on your other horse.
Exactly. That's why it's nice to have more than one.
For sure. Sure. Big effort over the Western Shop at the last, keeping it on the 4 penalties there for Tack and Tog's legend and Charlie Ann Crockart. Charlie must be exhausted. Gee, she's been riding.
No, she had 3 in this class.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Legend still full of the joys of, can't say spring yet because you and I are freezing as we sit in here as the sun's
Very
disappeared.
chilly. The wind's picking up a bit.
Yeah, we get like
Like
all
a
different
chilly wind.
seasons here in Shongweni.
Yeah.
It's boiling hot in the sun, and the moment the sun disappears behind the clouds or just disappears for the evening, it's jolly freezing. So an exciting horse we usually watch in the jump off here is Morgan van ter Heike, Philippa Baxter. She can be quick.
She can be very fast and she's very careful. And Pips is very competitive, so
Sure, good jump there. See, Morgan.
yeah, also Morgan's like,
Morgan
okay, we're
locked
doing the
on there
wall.
to the wrong jump. One less.
Come on.
Go. She want to be nipping inside here as quickly as she can.
Come on. Good.
Go, Morgan.
Go.
Time to beat 42.73. Check Me Z, Charlie Ann Crockart.
Good ride. 2, 3. Got the step.
45.70. So good enough for 6th place at this stage.
A good round. I'm sure Pips will be happy with
Sure,
that.
it proves how fast Charlie was.
Yeah.
Gee
But
whiz, because that horse is
Check
naturally
Me
fast.
but Check Me wastes no time in the air.
Yeah, agreed.
Makes
And that's,
such a
yeah,
difference.
it does make a huge difference, I must say. So next up, number 46, this is Brahman's Drake. Janine van Sommeren.
I think she's from Natal and
Okay.
rides with Carol.
Oh, cool.
Because I've seen her ride a couple of Carol's horses.
Okay. Gee, this is a very good-looking horse and jumped a magnificent first round.
Oh.
Whoa.
Did not want to be kicked in the belly.
Says, don't do that to me. Are you mad? Wow, she looks like she means business here this afternoon.
That was fast.
She's created a little bend already. Rides very technically correctly, this girl.
She's going round. You see, you can keep galloping.
Yes. And
If
then
you go
keep the
around.
gallop here.
Yeah.
You don't have to sort of start rebuilding or anything. I mean,
Good shots.
oh,
Oh, he ate up that distance.
I mean, she's still on a time of 44.81. It's still 2 seconds slower than Charlie, and she was zooming.
And she was going,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah.
The ride from 2 to the wagon wheel.
Very
was
good.
very fast.
Yes. Very nimble, I must say. So unlucky 4 penalties there for Janine van Sommeren and Bauman's Drake. So out in front, we still have Charlie Ann Crockart, Check Me Z, Rochelle Klook in second on Elmo van den Hoek Z. And third place, Callao Corrida de Rebel and Hamza Minty. Okay, next up, Lacano's So Nice and Carol Nurden.
Lucky rabbit number 1.
Lucky rabbit number 1. She quickly looked behind her to see if it had fallen. I suppose it would change her game plan somewhat if it had or it hadn't.
Slightly off the pace, I think.
A fraction. It looks like this is sort of the pace this horse could go
Yeah,
at. Just I think where Check Me is so happy
so fast.
going at that blitz pace, this horse looks a little bit more comfortable at his pace. That said, she's not messing around. Okay, 48.88 and clear for for Locarno. So nice, and Carol Nurden. It's good enough for 8th place at this stage.
Sure, nice horse. Very nice horse for the future. He looks
Organised,
like he could jump
yeah,
big jumps.
absolutely. Just sort of jump 2 easy, nice, solid
Yeah.
rounds. I think Carol will be thrilled with that.
Cash Lotta.
Here
He's
we go.
definitely going to give it a good go.
Capital Ulano. Let's see what Mr. Lotta has in store. The further out he pushes his elbows, the more he means business for me.
And he had some practice with the polo.
Had some practice with the polo,
gallops.
yeah. I think secretly,
Interesting. He's come
That was-
a little bit of an angle, cutting his
Yeah.
line.
just
Clever.
trying to shave a little millisecond here and there. You don't ever have to win these classes by very much, only by
Every little
yeah.
stride,
millisecond
yeah, it
helps or
counts.
counts. Wow, that was
did a
really
funny
tried.
jump there.
Yeah, it twisted its body. You hunted well to stay on. Oh, man. Ulana doesn't seem very happy that
No.
she bumped the front rail of that double of verticals. So it's looking like, and maybe the words floating around the practice paddock, that it's quicker to gallop around than to go inside. I
Yeah, because
wonder.
now they're all doing that.
Yeah, they all seem to be galloping around number 2 and maintaining that sort of running momentum rather than breaking the momentum, jumping the purple, and then getting
Setting them
started
up
again.
Too much. It would be interesting actually to count count the number,
The number of
strides.
steps, agreed. Agreed.
So maybe we'll do that with Tom and Domini just to see where they go.
Next up, 56, Capital Clarabelle, Dominic Alexander for Holly Smith.
Such a lovely mare, this.
Yeah. She's got such a beautiful way about her, so much like Colnado, her father. She's got that lovely way of cantering and such nimble balance.
Domini's just giving her a nice round. He's not going flat out.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, you mentioned this horse will be coming down for junior champs at the end of next month.
I think so.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
I'm sure. I'm sure the Western Province would need her in their interprovincial team.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
a,
will she not be Gauteng now?
I wonder. I don't think so. You rode for Western Province for years before you
I did,
changed to
I did.
Gauteng. So there we go. Another clear round there. Capital Clarabelle, Dominic Alexander. Just a nice easy ride there, making sure that she stays sweet, enjoying her job.
See Thomas asking Domini,
Yeah.
inside round, what's the
plan, boss?
what's the plan? Oh,
And Dominic probably said, get moving, buddy.
hello Shah Rukh Khan getting a little kick out.
Shame. So this is your horse's bestie?
Is his bestie.
Shame.
He also did the quicker line
Yes.
like Johan.
Like Johan, yes. Good ride.
Thomas always very competitive.
Good shot. Come on.
Come on, one.
Go.
Good ride. That was very smooth.
Oh, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, whether it's quicker to go around or to nip inside. It also depends on what shot you get. Go, Thomas. Go, Thomas.
Yo,
He's beaten her.
he
Thomas
has.
van Reykevorsel and Shah Rukh Khan goes into first place in a time of 41.10. The master of faster. Gee whiz. Take a bow, young man.
by as 1.5 seconds.
1.5 seconds.
So maybe it is quicker to go inside there.
That'll do, Thomas. That'll do. Sure. Excellent riding, young man.
But again, that horse doesn't waste a lot of time in the air.
Sure. And it really worked for him to the hollard. He just had that perfect
just
shot,
had the ride.
a little to the left. It really did work. But for sure, this class is not over. We have lots of speedy horses left to come. Next up, 67. We have Finding Troy and Jenna Odell, another one.
This is a very fast one. Oh.
And she even made a little bit of a curve.
Curve.
The other two did to get on a little bit the inside line. You mentioned that you were counting strides 1 to 2. I think that what they're planning is to do 11 strides.
Yes.
On the inside early.
Yeah.
Because I think if you have to go galloping on 11, you overcook the next turn.
And then it makes that turn. So if you can come in, cut it, shave it, do
Sure.
the 10 or the 11
Yes.
without having to gallop.
Absolutely. You can keep a lid on them for the rest of the
Yeah.
course. So after Jenna having an unfortunate fence at number 1, just taking her foot off the gas. Put some good mileage into Finding Troy. Penalties there for Finding Troy, and Jenna Odell drops her down into 14th position at this point of the competition. So Thomas van Rekevorsel out in front there. Hello, Shahrukh Khan second, Charlie Ann Crockett third, Rochelle Kluk, Elmo van der Hoek Z. Next up 71, this is Callagho Chilton, James Kane Berman. Oh, he almost looked like he pulled the trigger too quickly there. This horse's technique,
this is lovely, eh?
gee, it is just amazing to watch. Again, watching their faces as they prick their ears for the wrong jump and then get turned away from it. James also electing to go around. Polo player, he's not scared of speed, that's for sure. I'm not sure.
He did 19 strides there and Thomas did 14.
There you go.
With the inside turn.
Okay, amazing. And I'm sure he was quite quick
He
in
was
going
quite
around.
quick, maybe a little bit bulged out.
So maybe potentially you could be quicker by doing 18 strides,
Yeah,
but
it's still 4
less
strides more than...
Yeah, which is in theory a full second or whatever it would be. So good round there, James Kane Berman. Clear round, 48.49. It's good enough for 9th at this place. At this stage, sorry.
Charlie's going to try and regain her lead.
This is going to be good to watch. Charlie won't be chuffed that Thomas has pipped her off the top spot. Let's see if she can redeem her podium there. Shoo, that was quick. Still 12 strides.
Sure.
Charlie's got her eye on that fence so early.
Very good turn there.
Yo, it's getting quicker and quicker.
12.
So similar to, was it 12? Really, that's amazing,
so.
huh? Time to beat 41.10. Charlie looks like she's up on the time. I think she's got Thomas, to be honest with you.
She's got it.
40.71, Jean, you called it. Charlie wasn't having that.
She's like, I'm back, baby.
Yeah. What a round there by Fred. Super competitive horse. Fantastic riding, Charlie. That is fast. Fast. So Charlie Ann Crockett regains the top spot on the Berg's Compagnon, pipping Callagho's Shahrukh Khan into a very well-deserved second at this stage. And then Charlie, third place with Check Me Z. Next up, number 77. This is Chianti's Touch and Ashley Fox. This was an interesting horse in the first round.
This was a lovely, lovely horse. I don't know if she'll go that fast. This seems like the kind of horse that throws an exhibition over the oxes a little bit.
Yes, yes, jumps quite high and wouldn't necessarily be too quick.
Fortunately, having a rail there at number 2.
So she will just have a training mindset at this stage.
A lot of these horses have also had a very long wait for their jump off.
Sure. So it's been a long class,
It's been
absolutely.
a long class.
And I would potentially say a long show.
Yeah.
You know, horses, yeah, it's about the championship class now. Some of them have jumped a good few rounds, had a good few warm-ups, maybe not as fiery as they would be on day one, but that was still jumped
Still
a
a
good
good
round there.
round.
Nothing wrong. 8 faults there. Chianti's Touch and Ashley Fox. I think that's definitely a horse I'd be earmarking for the future for sure.
Definitely.
Especially
Looks
ridden
like
by
a
that
very
young lady.
scopy type.
Agreed. Okay, Georgia. What do you have in store for us? I can see Dad, Dino, standing up in the grandstand there with his camera. He's a massive follower of Georgia and Olivia when Olivia was still riding.
Do they live in Natal?
They live in Natal,
Okay.
yes. And Georgia's still at school. Olivia's gone off to Cape Town to study fashion.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She's got really cool ideas that she's going to
Start.
hopefully be bringing to the riding world, which is quite exciting. I thought that she's had some great ideas when I chatted to her. So there we have
She's
Georgia
fast.
Scribanti, Callagho Casey. She is zooting along there. Oh, good ride.
Good turn.
And go.
Come on. She's going to gallop
She's
around.
going
it looks
around. Yeah. Let's see
Like. Tight.
what the time's going to
That
be
was
like.
tight.
Oh, that's probably the best shot you're going to get
That
there
was
with a
very
foot
good
of room
shot,
there.
yeah. Turn maybe a little bit wider here.
Come on, Casey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Charlie was finished already, to be honest with you. So here we go. 42.97. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Puts Georgia into 4th place with Callagho Casey. Just not quick enough to pip Charlie into
No.
3rd.
But that was a
Valiant
brilliant,
effort. Yeah.
brilliant round.
Yeah, agreed. Maybe nitpicking it so easy being up here, as you mentioned, to number 9.
She could have been a little bit tighter. there.
Fraction.
She didn't do the inside turn.
Yeah. Still, though, nothing wrong with that. Okay, another horse that is really quick on his day. Next up, 2 to go. Assegai Cognac, Georgia Rorick.
She's not hanging about.
Sure.
Bit wide down there.
And maybe took one stride more to get straight than the others. I mean, it's so close at this stage. She's going to go inside here.
Sure,
Whoa, that
fine.
was a good jump. Charlie's time, 40.70. Georgia's time at this stage, 41.05
Sure,
into second place. Sure. Fantastic jumping there from the old man. She'll be over the moon with him.
So one of Charlie's got one off the podium and one on the
One on the
podium, so
podium.
that's good.
Yeah, she'll be eagerly watching to see the last horse in this class, number 89. This is Forsyth, Caspian and Courtney Webber.
Fighting her a little bit.
She got the 12. He's quite economical in the air, this horse, so let's see if he's going to be able to get round this course as
Turn
quickly as the
tighter
others.
here. Oh, he's had a stumble, but it worked out.
Yep.
She's going to go round.
She's moving round. Sure, looks like Charlie's going to take this.
Yeah, she's a bit wider here also.
Charlie's time was basically now. So
Yeah.
that's how fast Charlie was,
Charlie
to be
was-
honest with you. Clear round there, Forsyth
Nice
Caspian.
round.
Where does she finish? Good enough for 11th place at this stage. So, and that's the class. So,
That's the class.
sure, Jean. Charlie, Georgia, Thomas. It would have been so difficult to call it from the beginning, but I must say, when you have those three in a competition, I mean, they're always going to be there and thereabouts.
Yeah, those are
would
three
imagine.
very fast riders. Then Charlie again in fourth.
Charlie again in fourth, absolutely. Callagho Casey, Georgia Scribanti in fifth. I'm sure mom and dad who are watching will be chuffed enough with that. Just waiting for some unofficial results. After Georgia, in fifth place, sixth place, Rochelle Klook with her new mount. Elmo van den Hoek, Z, also very nice horse that you were mentioning.
That's a very nice horse for Rochelle.
Seventh place, Callagho Corrida de Rebel, Hamza Minty. He was really quick at the beginning of the class. Greg Scott, you called that one as well. You said he would be in the in the prizes there. Callagho Loreto, son of Larison, in eighth place. Tanya Chelin on that fantastic son of Dominator in ninth.
That's a very exciting horse for the future.
Very exciting horse there. I totally agree with you. Big scopy, looks like it's got a Grand Prix written all over it. Philippa Baxter, 10th place. Morgan Fantihaika, maybe not as fast as she could have been today. 11th place, Forsyth Caspian, Courtney Weber. 12th place, Sunny Park Crispin, Nicholas Riley. There's the little diesel charity doing his thing, adding some money to the pot. 13th place, Callagho Chilton, James Kane Berman, also for me a very, very exciting horse for the future.
Very nice.
I really liked watching her jump today. She had a fantastic look on her face, looked like she was in it to win it. So congratulations to all the prize winners here this afternoon. The BRADCOR Adults 130 Championship, 6,000 Rand for first, 4,500 for second, 2,800 Rand for third place there. So Charlie taking a fair share of
prize money
home, as she does always.
Sure, but that was a fast jump off. I mean, even if you've come 10th or 11th or 12th,
you got to feel like you've done something.
You still went flat out.
I must say, I suppose it could be a little disconcerting when you've been as fast as your horse can go and your eyes are watering and you come 10th.
Yeah. No,
you sort of come out and you say to your coach, "Oh, I'm on the podium."
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately.
No, you're not.
Then
you're like, but where was I supposed to go faster?
Shame. And again, I think that's why, and what we were talking about, why potentially Charlie would have chosen a horse like Check Me and like Compagnon, these horses that just naturally go fast.
Quick in the air, fast on the ground.
Land quickly, don't waste time in the air. All you got to sort of take all of those into account when you are wanting to win these Grand Prix at any level, 130, 135, 140, it doesn't really make a difference for me. You need the whole package, full package, whatever it would be. Thank you so much for joining us. Jean, we've had an absolute privilege here this afternoon. Fantastic class. Charlie Ann Crocker taking top honors here. Fantastic riding there on the Berg's Compagnon. Time of 40.70. Blistering time.
That was a very exciting jump off. I think all of them, Charlie, Tom, Georgia.
Everyone, Agreed. Everybody definitely put in effort there. And as you were saying, I think if you're in the top 10 in a class like this, you've got to feel like you've achieved something.
Yeah.
Of course, the glory goes to the people on the podium and the sash winners or whatever. Yes, but I mean, the competition is unbelievably stiff, and you really had to gallop flat out just to feature in these classes. So I think, of course, very well done to everybody that's in the arena, but to the smaller prize winners, we sat up here, we were willing you all on. Congratulations to you too. These 130 classes, 135 classes, all unbelievably fast.
And also, a lot of them are young. There's a couple of sort of 130 horses.
Yes.
That's their
but most of them are on their way up.
But a few of them are on their way up, and it's
Agreed. So quite difficult to go as quick as the mileage horses when you're trying to produce them up the grades. So there we go. Thomas van Reykevorsel, third place there. Well done, young man. Interesting, and I think it's cool that he wins a nice prize on this horse for a change.
Yeah.
We always see my lady up there and doing her thing. It wasn't her show, this show, but nice that Thomas's other horses have put their hands up to be counted. I'm sure Thomas's groom Willie will be standing there. It's his biggest fan.
He's there.
Fantastic part of Thomas's team. often hear him giving Thomas a little bit of a work
Pep
over
talk.
before the big pep talk before the class. Big pep talk. He definitely wasn't coming here to make up the numbers, Willie. He wants a prize, and he wants his rosettes and his sashes. He's very much in it to win it. Georgia Scribanti there with Callagho Casey getting a very well-deserved 5th place. 4th place would have gone to Charlie Ann Crockett again with Check Me Z. So
I see
Charlie,
they didn't bring her in for the prize.
No,
I
no.
think that's quite a
I'm sure
tricky mare.
2 grooms have got her holding her quietly somewhere, letting her simmer down, I'm sure. So 4th place there, Check Me Z, Charlie Ann Crockett. 5th place, Callagho Casey, Georgia Scribanti, and then rounding out the top 6, Elmo Fundenhoek Z, Rochelle Klook. Very exciting horse for the future for Rochelle. Really interesting horse to add to her already very impressive string of horses.
Very good string. Yeah, I wonder if she's jumping the World Cup
I wonder.
tomorrow. I know she's now done 2 Grand Prix,
Okay.
and then she did the SA Indoor Grand Prix.
Sure. Yes.
So
So she's knocking on the door.
she's knocking on the door.
She's there and thereabouts. So there we have it. Scenes from the podium at the BRADCOR Adult 130 Championships. Top honours this afternoon. A lady who needs no introduction to the top podium, Charlie Ann Crockett. You were mentioning that Charlie's got some fantastic sponsors on board with her. Good luck to the sponsors. Congratulations to them too. I'm sure it's exciting for them that their horses are on the podium or there and thereabouts.
Bouts, definitely.
Okay, so it looks like the riders are finished with the podium. Charlie's going to hop on to Fred. I see Thomas getting a little leg up there from Willie, and I'm sure now just the time to celebrate the men that spend countless hours behind the scenes, looking after our horses, platting, prepping, quarter marking, doing whatever it would be that they do
Feeding.
to make these horses shine like they do.
It's so nice that they do this for the guys. You know, it's
Absolutely.
also their moment,
Absolutely.
their horse.
Congratulations, gentlemen. I'm not sure that Willie would be happy standing so low down on that podium. He's used to standing much higher on the
he
podium.
wants to be on the top.
He wants to be on the top there, but he'll have to take 3rd today. Yeah, so cool to acknowledge the guys for what they do. They are a huge integral part of our team. They know the horses so well. The horses respect them. It's very special to watch the moments when, with horses and grooms, there's often cool photos that are taken at the prize giving where you can almost feel the energy between them, that it's really real and pure.
No, and especially if they've also come a long time with that horse.
Of course, walk the journey with them.
Walked
Absolutely.
it. I know my groom that looks after Lexington and Picker's Boy. He's also been my groom he was my groom for Piccadilly and Fiorella as well.
I mean, isn't that amazing?
So for him, it's like,
Sure.
you know, he's also been there for...
That's amazing. He must have huge experience, that guy.
Yeah,
Sure, gee, what an
yeah.
amazing person to have on your team. So there we go. Charlie Crockett Compagnon, the Bergs Compagnon leads them off. Another blanket, another sash to go with her.
I don't
Very.
think she's got a wall big enough for all her blankets
I've
and
been
her
to her
sashes.
stables and her walls are under pressure there. There's not much space left, to be honest with you. Georgia Rorick in 2nd on the Evergreen Assegai Cognac. 3rd place, Callagho Shahrukh Khan, Thomas van Rijkenvorsel. Charlie Ann Crockett again there, coming in 4th with Check Me Z. Georgia Scribanti with Callagho Casey, 5th place. And 6th place, Rochelle Klook and Elmo Funderhoek Z. There's Fred, as he affectionately is known at home, trotting out the arena.
See, he's definitely flying Fred.
Definitely flying Fred.
New name,
He wa-
Charlie.
Yes. You can erase the name that you called him before the class when you nearly fell off him.
Yeah.
And we'll call him Flying Fred
Yes.
for this afternoon. Okay, guys, so that brings to an end the day that we've had today. Some fantastic show jumping, but excitingly enough, it's not all done. We've got one more class left tomorrow.
Two.
Just running through the classes for tomorrow. One more day, I should say.
Yeah.
We've got the 140 Rising Stars class in the morning that Sten's going to be taking you guys through, and then the 140 Adults Champs, which is going to be at midday. I'm going to be doing that with Lara Neal. And then the big one that everybody's made the big trip down the road for, or down the highway for. 12:30 tomorrow, Sten and I are going to be in studio for the 150 Aquele World Cup qualifier. It's hugely exciting. I think that we've had some amazing results and some amazing courses already this year pitched by our course builders. So I'm dying to see what Kevin's got in store for us. Jean, thank you for your insights and for joining us in the studio today. It's been a very interesting class. Just before we wrap up, per se, we're getting it a little bit from the horse's mouth. You are a World Cup rider. You managed to do these huge classes week in and week out. Is there anything in particular that you would do this afternoon or this evening for yourself or for Lex? Does he go for a stretch? Do you have an early night? Do you go for a massage? Is there anything that you would do or for your horses in particular before such a big special event like the World Cup qualifier tomorrow?
So for Lexington, I gave him just a flat work session, just giving him a stretch.
Okay.
He's had some fascia release with Blider.
Okay.
And he also had some Dr. Yanstil treated him.
Yes, we all love Dr. Yanstil.
Yeah, we do. And he'll get a bit of beamering and all that kind of stuff. I wish I got all that sort of massaging and treatment and
I think after falling on your bum today, I think you deserve one.
I should. I
Absolutely.
should, but yeah, no, so we definitely, and with him, we'll probably just take him out for a nice walk in the morning, just a hand walk.
Okay. Again, that was going to be my next question. Do you have anything in preparation for your class in the morning? So you would take him for a stretch and a little easy, relaxed walk?
Not ridden.
Oh, hand walk.
Just hand walk a little bit, and he'll get the beamer again, and and then we just hope for the best.
Amazing. Jean, thank you so much for joining us and for giving us a little insight into your fabulous string of horses and how you handle them. Viewers, please join us tomorrow morning. 8 o'clock is going to be the start of the 140 Rising Stars. But from myself and from Jean, we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you.